So, is that upside down?
Upside down key.
Which way? Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
Bang it to neutral. Neutral.
There. Yep. Oh, neutral.
Start
right.
it.
Yeah.
Foot brake. Drive.
Foot brake.
Little green dot.
Yeah.
She's like teaching my son how to.
No handbrake.
No, handbrake's off.
Handbrake's off.
The handbrake don't work anyway. I'll drive back.
That's fine then.
I drove back the other night with it on. Yeah.
I was going to say, straight away, jumping in it don't feel like the Cadillac at all. It feels actually built properly.
Well, the steering wheel feels connected to the front wheel.
Yeah, like everything actually feels like connected at the moment. There's a sensitive throttle, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you think that? I think that's pretty sensitive for a old car.
I think it's alright. It's probably my bonnet vents that help it.
Oh, well, that's it.
The uprising.
Exactly. Let's go through the spec list, shall we? It is a 1963
and a half.
And a half.
The roof is like a fastback.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Okay.
Or some bollocks like that.
Some bollocks. So it's a 1963.5.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's running what engine at the moment?
It is a small block 289.
When you obviously bought it, what have you done from buying it to now?
I don't know. I bought it.
Yeah.
Had the old Essex banded wheel man, Steve Feathers, banging old wheels.
Yeah. She sounds good.
Done like 6,000 mile, lost all compression, pulled it out.
Oh.
And then I meant to. I bought some cylinder heads.
Yeah.
And it was just going to be like a top end rebuild. And then before I know it, the crank was being like ground and.
Oh. And then it got out of control really easy.
Yeah, like big boxes, you know, pistons, clock rods all turning up. It all got a bit out of hand.
And now you have the engine bay that you have right now, which is a fucking mineral. Looks absolutely beautiful, yeah.
They're fucking everywhere in this place, ain't they? Literally.
Yeah, cyclists everywhere. Obviously, you're from Essex, and I'm not from Essex, so the way we look at things is completely different. It's a different way of life. Is that what we're saying? You're going to say yes, aren't you?
Yeah, of course, yes. Yeah, Southend's really nice.
Southend's really nice.
Yeah, if you got a Escort Cabriolet.
Yeah, and you want to do donuts and handbrake turns.
Yeah, and your name's called Jason with like a fucking pudding bowl haircut.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's in 1993 garage.
Yeah, that's
like it's 2016.
Yeah. The car now is sat on banded steels. Are they original wheels? Or?
Yeah, the original wheels just been banded.
Yeah.
It's called banded customs now. Or Essex.
Oh right, yeah. So it's actually that guy. Yeah, that's right. Do you know? It feels really nice to drive. Like it feels new in a way. Like considering I had obviously driven my own classic car, it didn't ever drive like this. It was rattling horrible. It felt a bit weird. Like it didn't feel anything like this. This feels really nice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It feels really weird sitting here.
Yeah.
It's weird to think.
That's the right hand side, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
It feels. It feels massive.
Yeah.
I can't believe I do like 45 round roundabouts in this.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't feel old, and my Cadillac felt old to me. You've obviously got a lot of paperwork with this as well, didn't you?
Yeah, like original logbook.
So you got the original logbook from the 60s, which is insane.
Pretty cool. Although it's never been serviced. Well, it's got service coupons in there, but they've never been filled out. So.
Oh right, oh bloody hell. So it did well up until your ownership, but not really being. Yeah. So that's a testament to an old car.
Yeah. Just done oil and filter on it. Set of points, set of plugs. 6,000 mile, and then it sort of went bang. Well, it didn't go bang, it just lost all compression.
Didn't you drive it to Players with no compression?
Where did I drive it to with no compression?
I think you drove it to Players. I swear I remember you did.
I think I did, yeah.
That says it all, doesn't it? This car will actually carry on if you need it to. Do you know what I mean?
I lost all compression coming back from the other last year. When I broke down.
Yes, you did.
And
that's how the engine came about. Really,
yeah, and then I sort of was going to take the engine out late September, and then I took it out Christmas Eve.
Really?
I was
bloody hell, committed then.
Yeah,
that's mad.
I was literally driving it right up to the 22nd of December.
Yeah.
When I actually took it off the road. I'm going out an old car.
Pretty well for like 6 months of driving it.
Yeah.
And this is your daily, innit? We must say this is a daily car. This isn't a car that you just have tucked away in a garage.
No,
this is actually your car you drive to work
every
and
day.
stuff with. So
go to work in it.
I love that. It's such a cool thing to have this as like the car that you use. That's mad to me. I'd never have thought that I would ever use the Cadillac in that way.
Yeah, I mean, Fred Hone, the guy that done the engine, he's literally like, he turned up 8 o'clock in the morning, already covered in crap.
Yeah.
Like the nicest guy like ever, like so knowledgeable.
Has it got any exhaust? Like, have you completely changed the exhaust system?
I put a set of headers on it, Sanderson headers, and I had it straight through, and then Fred, the engine builder, was like, "This is too loud."
Oh, wow.
And I literally, like, we put it in on brother's birthday.
Yeah.
Like we missed the whole birthday meal.
No way.
10 o'clock at night, we were just flat out.
So you've, I like that. That's really good. That's the thing though, like you wanted it done, so you're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like that's so
Like,
cool.
I'd done like a whole 45, 50 past my house at 10 o'clock at night.
Bloody hell.
Just straight through. Just so the neighbours know I got my car back.
I like that everything sort of works as well. Your speedo works pretty well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that works. The heater don't work, the radio don't work.
But it's quite, you'll get the heat from the engine anyway. That's just an old car thing, let's be
It
honest.
rises through the holes in the floor.
Yeah, I've had that sensation of very hot feet when I've got out of the car.
Yeah.
But in my Cadillac, you had to have all the windows down just to make sure it was all happy, or you would be roasting in there pretty much.
So you actually have oxygen coming in, you don't die from.
Yeah, basically, because you know, yeah,
carbon monoxide
the exhaust
poisoning.
was definitely coming through into the inside of the car as you drove. Whereas this is very nice. It's very, you know, I can see why you use it as a daily because it's actually really nice to
I
drive.
just love driving it. Like
Yeah.
I can't even explain it.
Like right now, you've driven all the way from
Essex.
so yeah, Essex route, and then all the way down to the island. And then you've been driving around the island all week, and nothing's gone wrong. You haven't had you haven't had a problem at all.
Touch wood. Just going flat out through little villages like the
Yeah, just fucking hurting it.
fudging little tea rooms
Yeah.
and shit, and you're flat out.
Yeah. So when you come in places like this, they're like, "What the fuck is going on here?
This?
What are you doing?"
I just like to sell flowers.
Yeah. I like the driving gloves as well. That's proper.
They actually are there for a function.
They are actually there for a reason, not just for show.
Fucking hurts your hands.
Really. It's got some funny dips in it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, let's have a look around Matt's 1963 Ford Galaxie. So, what's the colour? Do we know what the colour is? Is it just a blue?
I don't know.
Did the blue that come out the car?
When I bought the car, I had like half a can of paint in the boot.
Oh, really?
Like
Well.
Dulux car paint. I don't know.
Oh, right.
I was like,
So, are you saying that this is actually a Helford spray job paint, Dulux?
No, I think it's
Or
generally been done
B&Q
with like
or
a roller or like
oh, right,
a
wow.
brush.
It's actually quite a good job then. So, this isn't the standard colour? You don't think?
No, well, it is sort of this blue.
It is sort of this blue. It's just been touched up with B&Q
But,
paint.
yeah, like whoever done
That's
it,
fine then.
for some strange reason, they've even done the door shuts.
Oh, really?
Like a roller.
Oh, they've done quite a good job
Yeah.
though. I thought that
or
was
spray
factory. That's quite a good job, mate. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, I thought it never been painted.
Yeah,
until-
well,
until
yeah, I
was
mean, you know,
why is there half a
yeah.
can of,
Why is there half a can of stuff still here? So your banded steels, these are the standards, but cut and, you know,
yeah.
welded and all that sort of business.
Went down to Steve, I was like, Steve, I want these banded. He was like, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
sort
so
it
we'll
out.
sort it out, mate. What size are they?
They're 14s.
14s by how deep?
I think they're 8.5 on the front and 9.5 on the rear.
Ah, very good. So you stance right out,
Yeah,
is that what you're
like
saying?
215s all round for
Oh,
that stretch.
You got that stretch in there, mate. Stancing right out here. You got a nice bit of rake as well. You got the back down a little bit, front up.
No,
But you want to change that, don't you? Let's be honest.
To be fair, they're gone.
Are you saying that's not? You
No.
know, you weren't supposed to do that. Is that what you're saying?
That's broken.
That's broken. Okay, so it's not actually stanced out to make it look like that. It's
Nah.
broken.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's got
We don't
some
worry about
serious
that.
sagging.
Yeah, it's got some serious sag at the back. I like the little design little bits here, like the fins here,
pretty cool.
and like they look nice, don't they? I
they're
like
there so you know how to judge
where
it.
where the actual front is,
So you
which
don't
is quite
kill
good.
children on
Yeah, like you don't
bikes
want to
and
take
stuff.
people off their bikes and stuff. Yeah, I like the grille though. It's got a nice sort of look to the front. Bumpers, I like this sort of look because it's not mint, so you can use it every day. You
Yeah.
wouldn't really care.
You can like bump into the car park.
Other
down
people,
the,
yeah. Where's it originally from?
It come from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Estonia.
Oh, bloody hell. So, would you say that's quite a good idea to buy a car from there? Because obviously my Cadillac was an Arizona car.
Yeah.
So, it was dry, whereas this is...
Warm but a lot of rain.
Right, okay. Coming round, got this nice Galaxie 500 bit down there. Looking very good. The painted graphics, I suppose, or you know, the livery, yeah, the sign writing. This is actually the dealership that this car came from, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that actually right there is where this car came from, which I think is awesome. That is such a cool thing to put on the side of your car.
There.
Like, that is the coolest thing ever. I think we need to go there one day and say, oh, we got a car from him.
Yeah.
The white roof as well, although it's got like little bits and bobs, I love the like character. Like, it's got a bit of fade here, but it's shiny still.
Yeah.
Like, it's still got a nice coat to it, which is good.
Was it patina?
Patina, yeah, that's it. Not as patinaed as the Caddy, but I think this is usable patina, I think the word is. How long is it?
18 foot.
18 foot, so just shy of the Cadillac at the old 19 foot. But you can still fit in a bay, sort of. I mean, well, where we are right now, there's 4 bays, so you sort of get the size of how much, how big the car actually is. Galaxie going down the back of there. That looks very good with the 500 in there. But yeah, I love the whole space age sort of thing, like with the lights and stuff. It's so cool. Yeah, looks like afterburners on the back. So jumping inside, I like the colour contrast. I'm a bit of a green sort of fan with these old cars. Is this the original interior, complete original interior?
Or seat cover.
Right, okay. Very good. At least you're honest. Yeah, so it's still in there, which is quite cool.
Take them off, but then I don't want my seats to be completely gone.
Yeah. See, I thought that looked quite factory to me, but obviously I don't know what the factory ones look like, if I'm quite honest. But it goes well with like the car and the interior and stuff. I'm loving the steering wheel though, the whole sort of look of all the dials, and you know, you put the key up in here, and as you come around, you got the heater and defrost and all that sort of business. Looks proper. You can see the space age sort of thing inside as well.
Just so much detail that you.
Yeah, and that's a shame, isn't it? That's the problem. The problem is cars ain't made like this anymore, and that's and that's the problem, innit? This is the magic in it, let's be honest. This is where it's at. It is a 4.7 litre. What cubic inch is it?
289.
289.
It's what they used to put in Cobras.
So you've got your MSD down here. That's, you know, the digital
ignition.
Yeah, ignition. So that's a huge step up from mechanical, I suppose, isn't it? That's where you get the, you know,
no points gap and none of that crap.
Oh yeah, you get the reliability, I suppose, from that, don't you? That's the main thing.
I was driving it every day before, but
drive
it every day now.
A lot better now, yeah.
Oh yeah. Because my exhaust was the same. I put headers on and it just completely changed the pitch. It was too loud.
That's it.
I had to shout.
Really? Bloody hell. That's crazy.
Going past the pub, it was sick.
As you go along,
like NASCAR, and you flip it, and like people like,
oh my god. Yeah. Is that what your theme is? NASCAR? Is that the idea? Yeah, that's cool. No, I like it.
Like, if it was a manual, I would literally put a cage in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, race the shit out of it. Be having it large.
To know that, sort of when I was looking at this, I went from having like a BM.
Yeah. So you had an E36.
Yeah.
BMW. Lowered wheels, you know, all that sort of good stuff.
You know, the whole scene.
The whole scene thing. I think the word is scene. Yeah.
And then I literally had all my rear suspension done, took it to tracks. Thought, this isn't me.
Yeah. This isn't what you want.
Yeah.
I suppose, is it? Yeah.
I just got a bit, you know, like you still sort of love a car, but you don't. It's not there
anymore.
It's
not that. It's not that much. Yeah.
And my old man, like, he used to work like a Southeast Corvette. It's like an American car garage. So I remember being young. I can't remember what cars, but just seeing all Chevelles.
No way.
Just all these different colours.
That's crazy, isn't it?
So the love has always been there.
So it only took time for you to actually get one, sort of thing.
Well, it wasn't even that. I just went on eBay, and I was like, hang on a sec, these actually aren't that expensive. Yeah,
and then you realise actually how much you can get for your money as well. I think if you look at a new car in comparison to this, there's no fun, there's no like sort of cool factor in my books. There's no
working like, I made it because
I made it, because that was exciting. Like that was cool. Like
driving it in the rain, the wheel of wipers stopped working.
Yeah,
you don't.
But that's part of it. That's part of the fun, in my opinion. And like that's why I respect like the fact that you drive this as a daily is crazy to me. I think that's the coolest thing ever.
I just can't explain.
The love is there, isn't it? Yeah, that's it.
I drive it to work. I park it outside Spoons.
Yeah.
On the pavement,
like no one gives a fuck. Like it's all good.
Yeah, mate, you're alright. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we went out for dinner last night and you parked up and someone come up and said, oh my god, I've got a convertible one of them. Oh, I've got this part, this and this. And like, if you didn't have that sort of love to drive it, you wouldn't have found out. Like, so many people I've had to say, oh yeah, I owned a Cadillac because I never drove it. And that was the problem, I never drove it. And I couldn't experience that moment of saying, oh my god, you've got one too, that's really cool. Because I think the older car scene is a lot nicer than the new car scene, in my opinion, especially the whole, you know. You
can go up to someone talk about the car with a brand new Golf, be like, oh mate, nice car. It's like, well, wheel specs. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna tell you
no, that's it.
I
yeah.
don't really care about wheel specs.
No, it doesn't
just
matter.
Saying nice car,
it's
mate.
just a cool car, and if you want to chat about it, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like it's you know, it's one of them things. Like I'm a very big believer in achievable cars, and I think that is an achievable car.
Yeah.
It actually is, and you could use it on the daily. The petrol ain't that bad, is it? Let's be honest.
I done
so
60 quid coming down here.
there we go. Then
Like
from Essex to Isle of Wight. Yeah. So you've actually done pretty well there. It's just the coolest thing ever.
I've had it a year and a half, and I still get up every day excited to drive
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like,
and if you can't do that, I think you're in the wrong car.
Yeah.
Like I really do, and that's why I changed cars so many times, unfortunately. Right, I'd like to thank Matt for bringing his car down to the island, having a nice, you know, time down here and all that.
Got some cider, got some fudge.
Some cider, got some fudge, seen some houses, cottages, all that sort of good stuff. Huge thank you for letting me take your car down the road. It's fucking unbelievable. Makes me miss old cars, like where that one's
Makes
so.
you miss the caddy.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time. Which is a shame. Like it's just one of them things, though, isn't it? So, anyway, guys, thank you to Matt. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to the beautiful car, the people that made it back in '63. They know what they're talking about, don't they? Let's be honest.